Good afternoon, Bluebirds. I am Matthew with Emily delivering your announcements.
Happy birthday to Miss Carrie Wilkie and Ashton Green.
Today is World Television Day. What better way to celebrate this invention than to look back at the evolution of TV and watching TV over the years?
In 1927, three men were about to create one of the most used pieces of technology ever invented. These men, Philo Farnsworth, Joni Logie Baird, and Charles Francis Jenkins, created the first television. Since then, the television has gone a long way since its creation 90 years ago.
In the early 1900s, a television set could cost up to $400. The TV sets were big and bulky, but with screens no bigger than a common book. Back then, there weren't nearly as many shows as there are today. Along with that, the technology wasn't reliable and would sometimes cut out during a simple cloudy day.
Then the technology started to advance. By 1956, there were three big national TV networks, which were ABC, NBC, and CBS. Some of the shows that would be shown during this time is Bonanza, The Howdy Doody Show, Lassie, and Leave It to the Beaver.
Television sets were able to bring live-action news events into the American homes, such as in 1963 when millions of Americans watched Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. give his famous I Have a Dream speech. Along with Walter Cronkite, a trusted news anchor, bear the bad news to everyone that President Kennedy was assassinated. Then, in 1969, 125 million Americans watched Neil Armstrong walk on the moon.
Once the 1980s rolled around, television in America had begun to transform. First came cable TV, which brought hundreds of new channels and shows. Some channels were created for just one subject, like ESPN for sports fans, CNN for 24-hour news, and MTV, which showed the first ever music video. After cable came the internet, faster computers, and smartphones.
Today, we can choose from thousands of shows, movies, and videos whenever we want. We can watch shows on demand, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Now, families no longer have to fight over what they want to watch because individual members watch on their own devices. Television has gone a long way.
Tomorrow we will share some of our students' and teachers' favorite shows.
Basketball season is upon us, and many students will be attending games here at home. We need to remember to be on our best behavior at games. Here are some guidelines and expectation for behavior from Mr. Lenz for our home basketball games. Since there's a home basketball game tonight, this is the perfect time for the expectations.
1. You are there for the game, so you should be in the gym watching the game and cheering for the Birds. 2. The only time you should be out of the gym is to buy food or drinks or use the restroom. 3. The lobby is not a hangout place, so use the restroom, get some food, and go back to the gym. 4. Anyone unauthorized caught beyond the yellow barrier will be banned for all the games for the remainder of the year. Keep those expectations in mind.
Here's another canned food drive update. According to the numbers posted in Schoology yesterday, 8th grade is winning by 1,594 cans, followed by 6th grade with 937 cans. 7th grade, you need to step your game up. Looks like our total cans at this point is 3,285. Keep bringing in those cans. Today we have 5 days left to meet our goal of 22,000 cans. Come on, guys.
Highlands FCCLA is sponsoring the Highlands High School boys and girls basketball games on December 5th and December 6th. Blue Out is the theme, and shirts can be ordered this week for the game. 100% of the profits from shirt sales and donations will be split between the Liliana Schalk Scholarship Fund and Cespis Alliance. Shirts can be ordered using the online order form found in Schoology. Shirts are $10 and orders will be accepted through this Friday, November 22nd.
Here is part 2 of our Hero series.
Hero of the Day, Part 2. Mr. Howden and Mr. Feldman, the two principals of Highlands Middle School. They are heroes to everybody. Now let's see what some Bluebirds have to say about these two heroes.
I think they definitely impacted me because Mr. Feldman was my 5th grade teacher, and I think Mr. Houghton's just made Highlands a better place.
Mr. Feldman have made this place a better place because they had good rules to make sure nobody does bad things. They make me laugh on hard days, and they run the school.
They're our heroes because they can put a smile on everyone's faces and they can make their days better.
Because they make the school much safer and a happy place to be in.
Feldman and Mr. Houghton are heroes because they help us when we need it most.
Mr. Feldman and Mr. Houghton make going to school fun.
Mr. Houghton and Mr. Feldman are heroes because they're always here for us when we need help.
Stay tuned for another installment tomorrow.
For lunch today, we will be having our Thanksgiving meal. We will be having roast turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy, dressing, steamed corn, and yeast roll. If you purchase the lunch, you also get a free piece of pumpkin pie. For lunch tomorrow, we will be having grilled cheese pretzel sandwiches, tomato soup, potato chips, and steamed vegetables. The alternate is hot dogs. Remember, you can always add fresh fruit or salad to your lunch.
Here is our word for the day.
The word for today is woebegone. It is an adjective and it means sad or miserable in appearance. Example, he had a woebegone face.
Ashton, you look miserable. Are you okay?
That concludes today's word of the day, woebegone.
Were you able to use conspicuous in a sentence yesterday? If not, try to use the word as well as woebegone.
Now for today's quote of the day. Today's quote is, "Not one of us knows what we can do until one fine day we stand up and do it."
We really do not know what we are capable of doing something until we try it. Even a small group of people can accomplish something amazing through dedication and hard work. We will never know what we could do until we try it.
Have a great rest of the day, Bluebirds.